Hey guys, Brett here, connecting from UbiCentral, and today I wanted to show off some Easter eggs and references in Watch Dogs Legion. These are mostly references to the first two games, but there are some nods to Assassin's Creed as well. Please keep in mind these are things I've noticed during my limited time with the game or stuff that was shown in official marketing. When Watch Dogs Legion releases October 29th, I'm sure we'll come across a lot more interesting Easter eggs, and I'll definitely be doing a top 5 video for that. But without further ado, let's get started with this video. Recently, Ubisoft released a video on some of the clothing customization over on Twitter. In this footage, for a split second, you can actually see Sitara's outfit from Watch Dogs 2. During my play session, I also came across Clara's t-shirt from the first game. By the way, once you purchase clothes in the game, they can be worn by anyone on your team via the wardrobe menu. So if you want to rock Clara's t-shirt or Sitara's on every single character that you recruit, you only have to purchase it once, which is super convenient. When looking around the main HQ, I came across an audio log which talks about Bloom expanding and creating the CTOS 3.0. In this log, they also reference Chicago and San Francisco.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications network, although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Bloom is not the only company to be featured in all three games. Titus will be returning as well. In Watch Dogs 1, they had a few construction properties, and then in the DLC Bad Blood, Tbone actually hides out in one of their buildings. In Watch Dogs 2, they have a much bigger presence as they were building robots for the police and military. And of course, there was the spider tank, which Marcus hacks into, destroying all of their data. Despite that though, they are back in Watch Dogs Legion. I've come across their building a few times, and I believe the Beekeeper operative is also related to them in some capacity. I've also seen some characters wear an Invite shirt, which is a social media company featured in Watch Dogs 2. I don't think they're really gonna have a presence, and it's just a t-shirt, but you never know. Watch Dogs Legion is set in London, which is where Assassin's Creed Syndicate also takes place. Ubisoft are acknowledging this because YouTuber JorRaptor found a professional hitman that has searched for Jacob Fry descendants. Jacob Fry obviously being one of the main characters in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And last but not least, towards the end of the mission, Gap in the Armor, when you get to this specific part, you actually have the opportunity to jump into the water from the rooftop, and if you do, it will trigger the Leap of Faith from Assassin's Creed. The best part is, if you want, you can actually switch to a different character and do this over and over again. So you can see a Granny doing a leap of faith. Hell, you can even see Aiden Pierce do a leap of faith if you really want. But yeah, those are 5 different Easter eggs and references in Watch Dogs Legion. As I mentioned earlier, when the full game releases, I'll be sure to do a top 5 or even top 10 video going over some of my favorite Easter eggs. Until then though, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.